welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 4. Today we'll continue on Let's Play. This is episode 207. Today's episode we are taking a look at the V8 Supercars tour. For that we need a V8 Supercar, obviously. And for that we head to Ford for our first of the game, the 2011 Ford number 17 Dick Johnson Racing Team FG Falcon. I wonder if you can tell why we chose this car.
It's because the livery matches my logo. Subscribe to Boost and Ethanol.
And that's the end of this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. It's sponsored by Norton Antivirus.
Ooh,
as we all know, the most Can you install it or uninstall it? I can't remember which way around it was.
I don't know, but it's not as funny as McAfee.
Oh, sorry, I got them confused. Never mind.
Norton's still shit.
Anyways, if you do all the upgrades, conveniently it turns out to R3800.
No!
Yeah!
That's so convenient.
965 brake horsepower.
I would have called that rigged if I didn't know better.
Much like the American election. V8 Supercars Tour, an event featuring Australian V8 Supercars.
Do you really want to do
that? No, absolutely not. I probably just lost my channel because of that. Nah, they don't care. Think anyone remembers what that is? By the way, this will be going out in May.
Good point. Leave your most extreme political takes in the comments below.
Yes, now that Biden's been impeached, let us know what you think in the comments.
He's literally been there, like people just keep lobbing peaches at him.
Yes. I don't think any fucker on Twitter knows what impeaching means. Anyways, let's go. It's not Newton meters, it's foot-pounds. Metro Ford Brisbane. What the fuck's a Brisbane?
Brisbane.
This car was apparently driven by a man called Johnson. And it's sponsored by What's CrimSafe? Keeping criminals safe?
Probably.
Anyways, as you can see, V8 Supercars are a thing that exists in Australia. And everyone who watches this series says it's really good, and everyone who doesn't watch this series doesn't get it. And I'm one of those people. I really don't get how these can be interesting.
It's interesting because the spectators just turn into fight.
Used to.
That's the only reason you go to a fucking V8 car thing.
I mean, V8 Supercars doesn't exist anymore, but yeah.
It's the only reason you would have gone for one.
It's
I
now.
like the racing in it.
Is the racing interesting?
I don't know, it's a bunch of big fat cars going around the
See,
track.
that's the problem.
It can't be boring.
If Euler's V8 Supercar thing is anything to go off, these do not create interesting racing.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's usually driven by talented drivers.
No one goes to V8 Supercar races for the race.
How dare you call Rhino GT4
No, I mean,
ETCC Season 2 champion an untalented driver?
No, there were two talented people, but not an entire field of them.
Don't call AK talented in that. There was that race where me and him just played fucking bumper cars with each other the entire time.
Yeah. That's talented.
And then created a roadblock at the end. Well, AK kept dropping it, so...
Now, what I like about is V8 Supercars are some of the like wild overtakes you get on their street courses. Because people just go full send. It's great.
I mean, they are Australian.
Yeah. No, what else? Oh yeah, for some reason the drivers test the brakes with their left foot before the actual braking zone. On like every straight, just to make sure there's still pressure in it. So I don't know what's going on with the brake systems, but that's interesting.
It's reliability.
What is that interior? That's amazing. They've got a roll bar across the windscreen.
Yeah. You can tell it's Australian because no one's actually thought this out.
That's brilliant. You can still see where you're going.
Well, I mean, the mirror is basically like taking up 95% of the fucking windscreen anyway, so...
I love how the rearview mirror too is very clearly just a camera facing backwards that's been stretched to fit that.
Yeah. Listen, this is before Forza was big budget. I'm in second place. Where the fuck's... Oh, there it is. I'm I'm fighting with, well, Taylor, but Wimbledon, whatever his name is. AK talented. AK is talented when he's not being dumb.
Here's the thing, he's talented, but he's also Scottish. They're gonna balance each other out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, what was the name of that F1 driver? Vit Antonio Liuzzi. A talented man when he wasn't remembering he was Italian halfway through races. And not quite as funny as Josh Ravel. This car's sponsored by Coca-Cola, and the Coca-Cola on the back is offset, and it's really irritating. But I can't use the interior review because the interior review is diabolical. Any election should be in a Hell in a Cell match with barbed wire and ropes.
I completely agree, Ross.
That'd be fun.
Ford is not a European brand, it's an American brand. Incorrect, it's an Australian brand.
Ford is actually a brand of all nations, including Belgium.
And Japan.
Yes, Ford of Japan scares me because I know nothing about it.
Ford Festiva Miniwagon, that's all you need to know.
Oh my god, yes, that is all I need to know.
The fucking Mazda Demio.
Oh, yeah, I forgot they were in bed with Mazda for a while.
They own them.
The Master one.
There's not in bed, they own them.
Yeah, that's in bed.
Huh, this car's sponsored by a cab firm.
Cool.
There's a number for a yellow cab firm. Does anyone want to ring the cab firm on the...
Yeah, live on screen. Can you imagine the cost it would...
Is this gonna end up? Is this gonna end up like that Simpsons episode where Bart goes to Australia?
What was... which episode? It was Forza 3, I can't remember who. Who did we get to go to www.99chevy.com or whatever it was?
Me.
Yeah.
And it was a fucking virus website.
I like it how some of these cars have like full names printed on them and this one just has Johnson written on it because we all know that they probably laughed too hard when they wrote Dick next to it. Because yes, this car was driven by a guy called Dick Johnson apparently, which is the second most unfortunate name in all of racing.
What's the most unfortunate?
Dick Seaman.
Oh, yes.
That is a real name, by the way.
I thought you were gonna talk about Dick Trickle.
And in
Yeah,
fact, I
that's the
think
one.
I think Dick Seaman was actually Adolf Hitler's favourite driver as well. So
Oh,
just to make it worse,
No.
Hitler was a funny guy.
I keep damaging my rear arrow because I keep blocking people.
Things not to take out of context, actually. Also, I know your rear aero, now you're going to become more oversteering.
Actually, I've just noticed that.
What?
I like how apparently the Ford team, this car's sponsored by Coca-Cola, but the Australian Holden is sponsored by Pepsi Max, that entire Pepsi Max car.
Oh yeah.
So that was the real rivalry. Ford had Coca-Cola, or no, Pepsi Max. In fairness, I prefer Pepsi, so maybe I should be driving the Holden.
Pepsi's better than Coke.
Damn right.
Yes.
damn wrong.
Go fuck yourself.
You're
Well,
French, you don't matter.
I mean, it's not better, but I'm not hating on Pepsi either. It's good.
We all know
It's
Dr.
not
Pepper's
better.
the real true.
Yeah, but only if it's the proper UK one and not that. Although, isn't it the Coca-Cola one that's the good one and the Pepsi one is kind of garbage?
I don't know.
Wait, what? There is a Pepsi Dr. Pepper. I thought it was owned by Coca-Cola.
No, it's both. It's weird. I don't know.
They fight.
Yeah. But you can buy the Pepsi one in Poundland and no one else.
We get Dr. Salt. That's my favourite. Have you seen those like knockoff Dr. Pepper brands? They're always the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have like Dr. Winklehawk is like a Dr. Pepper knockoff. Winklehawk's also a real last name in racing.
The Winkle. Nobody moves the Winkle. I
Good
thought it
on
was-
Marcus Winklehawk.
Yeah, and which one was the other one?
Who?
There was two Winklehawk.
Was there? I only know the
Yeah.
Winklehawk that got like what was it? The Spiker lead and then died.
He died? It's doing the
Coca-Cola's main competitor is tap water. Not quite.
The Sony's main.
They probably sell more Coca-Cola than they do tap water. And before anyone goes, oh, you don't buy tap water. Yes, you do.
Who the fuck do you think water comes from?
And in fact, in the north, we had a great name for it.
You're not north.
Council Pop. Red Rooster, yeah, I remember that. Wow, this gives us a driver level bonus. That's useful now. Winglocks has a higher percentage of laps led than Hamilton and Schumacher. That's true. But no one can beat Car for Kane. Narain Car for Kane. Narain Car for Kane.
Great race, Narain.
Kumar Ram Narain Kartikeyan is a racing
Kartikeyan?
driver, first Formula One driver from India.
Kartikeyan. I wonder if it pronounces everyone's name wrong. Hold on. Nico Rosberg.
According to Wikipedia, Nico Eric Rosberg is a
Damn.
Finnish German former.
Damn.
Sebastian Vettel.
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. Sebastian Vettel is a German
Damn.
racing driver who.
Fuck. Anyways. Someone asked your phone to pronounce Dick Seaman.
No.
Pepsi isn't as common as Coke. It's actually more common over here because Pepsi's cheaper to get into fast food places.
Well, depend. Yeah, I think does McDonald's have? No, it doesn't have exclusivity.
No, it's just Coke's ridiculously expensive. I've done the pub thing before. The Coke I think Coke has more going on with it ingredient wise as well. Because it's all just syrup, that's all you're really buying is the syrup.
Buy Coke at a pub.
Sprite is more common than Mountain Dew. I'm glad about that because Mountain Dew tastes like fucking piss.
It does taste like diabetes.
I hate Mountain Dew.
Say.
Most overrated drink in the world, apart from hot chocolate, because that just tastes like fucking rat shit.
No,
Fuck hot chocolate.
unacceptable.
Wouldn't it be great if that's the controversial statement in this video?
Yeah.
Not the president thing, it's hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate Coke.
Nah, hot chocolate can suck a dick.
Hot chocolate's amazing.
And it.
I
Yeah.
refuse to- That's impressive.
The guy who decided that you should drink chocolate should be shot in front of his family.
No. No.
It's like drinking hot Dr. Pepper.
I want to try that though.
No. You half hot.
Mr.
I wanna try
Worldwide!
It just sounds cool.
BTCC better than V8 Supercars, damn right.
Oh.
Hello, Narain.
Awkward case, huh?
Oh no.
What?
Not
It's
you.
him. Mr. Mumble.
You what?
Oh, by the way, Elsie, I believe in you now.
Why?
Your bio about the Type R Impreza, did you see what a 22B sold for the other day?
No.
300k.
295k.
300k.
295.
I know, a Type RA is only 46 grand. Bargain.
Only.
It's what?
46 grand.
Steal is what it is.
Yeah.
Actually, 295, 500,000.
Well,
Okay.
I'm never having an Impreza.
No, you can have an Impreza just as long as it isn't an STI. There's one being offered with like 150,000 miles and they want 9 grand for it. It's insane. It's not even the right colour.
Get cheap Impreza because I told you about cheap Impreza.
Yeah,
if you
don't
want
buy
an
it.
Impreza, get a Legacy.
No, if you want Impreza, get a Forester because a Forester's quicker.
And cooler.
And you can see you later, but you can actually swap out. I think you can on a Forester you can stick like the front subframe, suspension, and all the rest of it from an Impreza. So.
Yeah, sounds
I'm
right.
just going to get BRZ at this point.
Yeah, BLZ.
Don't get BLZ, you'll have Russian touring cars on your ass trying to spin you out.
That makes my drives to work exciting.
What, when a Lada comes up behind you, goes, "Need the Bratsu," and smashes you off.
Is that how they trade the KGB?
Yeah.
No, they just get black G classes and tell people not to ram into them. And if they do, they break their legs. Vladimir Putin. Hello, Eric.
What?
That's the line I was taking, BTCO, by the way. Cut across the grass.
Yeah.
Me actually breaking wide at that corner saved me from being killed by a flying Peugeot at one point, so.
Well done.
Like how both times I've joined this, you've mentioned that.
What?
Yeah, he doesn't have many facts. He says it 8 times a video.
Oh, okay.
What?
You watch back all of
The
them.
thing about being almost killed by a Peugeot.
It's the only notable thing I did last year.
Just throughout all of 2020.
My best
that's
finish
it.
was 7th, what do you expect?
Yeah, but it's okay, because this season you got me setting up your car.
Yeah!
Actually,
Right.
I did a 90s touring car race like yesterday, and I'm the only person who managed to rack up a 30-second penalty when everyone else like got either 5 or 0.
Oh, that's
That's
nothing
impressive.
compared to what I managed to do when we had that fucking GTR2 stock content race where I managed to get 3 minutes of penalties in my Murcielago
Forgot about that.
in the space of
Did I
3
beat
laps.
you?
Yeah, no, yeah.
I think I finished a lap ahead in a car far slower.
Should I say you could drink every time Emil rolls a car today? Well, you missed the roof CTR that rolled on sausage curbs.
Twice.
Doesn't everything roll on sausage curbs in this game though?
No, as in those like little tiny curbs on Le Mans. You know, like little
those.
shitty one. Yeah,
I fucking hate them.
yeah, I hate them too.
What have they
What happened
done
to some of the
apart from
emotes on the
cause
private
damage?
server? We lost our Discord thing because they've upgraded boosting from classic to just pure nitro, and I'm not paying $9.99 a month, so we had to get rid of some of them to reduce it down to 50. I don't think I got rid of any of the good emotes though, so you're alright. Did I get rid of Drildo? I don't think I got rid of Drildo.
Oh god.
There were some servers that there were some emotes that were not relevant to the server anymore. They're gone. My life in hell is synonymous. Welcome to my life. Truthfully, I honestly think I'm dead and I'm actually living in purgatory. I died like 4 years ago.
I'd accept Purgatory if it was like this.
It
It's quite
probably
fun.
is. It's just blackjack and hookers. Except no one wins. Be like that
Some
TV
people.
show. That one where the guy keeps winning and he gets bored of winning and he's like, "Can I stop winning? This isn't heaven." And they go, "No, this is hell." He's like, "No," and then goes buy fur coat and he's fine. Yeah, we need to keep the Putin emote. And the BTCC ones.
Wait, if
Sprite
this
is
is
the
hell,
best.
did I speedrun fucking dying? That's
What?
pretty cool. If what we're living in right now is hell, then did I speedrun getting into hell?
Alright, here's
No.
the deal. Jump out a window and if you die then we're not in hell and we're actually in the real world.
Be right back, I've got a Bluetooth headset.
Oh no!
I'm not.
For some reason I imagine you jumping out a window would be like the fucking Wake Me Up Inside music video.
I actually went up to my bedroom window when it was
Telling a 15-year-old to kill himself, I see we've not changed.
Oh, actually, Azza. I mentioned this story to Boost, but
Yeah.
you and Elsie haven't heard it yet. I was at work a couple of weeks ago.
What
I
are
was all
you?
defrosting cars,
Yeah.
and this lass who I think she's in like mid-40s, early 50s. Right, when she's defrosting a car, she turns it on, and she turns the music on, and it's fucking waking me up inside, unironically.
How loud
There's this middle-aged woman defrosting a Hyundai i20 or i10 listening to Wake Me Up Inside and singing along to it. I was like, I couldn't help myself.
Oh,
It's amazing.
Oh my god, that's great.
Save me. I don't know how you can not listen to that song unironically. Hey, we hit level 151. Unfortunately, you get fuck all for that. Oh, by the way, this car we're driving is driven by someone called Dick Johnson.
yeah.
Get it?
Humour.
Find it
Hey,
funny.
I'm laughing.
I like
Right,
how
you
the
got-
actual event
oh.
poster says it's an R3 Euro Tour, which makes me wish we could have used something that isn't a V8 supercar. Because I don't like driving V8 supercars.
Then don't drive one. Easy peasy.
I need to. I need to drive the Ford number 17 Dick Johnson Racing Team FG Falcon.
Oh.
So, congrats, Emil. Everyone, that song's stuck in everyone's head. I mean, it's a very catchy
It is?
song. Save me. Come on me. Yeah, that bit. As soon as I hit that bit, I like started smirking. And I also wish my car would defrost faster. Fortunately, it did. So I got out of there.
Yeah, this song.
That's why you buy it Fortnite Ford.
Yes.
So you can escape the woman listening to Wake Me Up Inside.
Can't wake up. Because otherwise, the next morning I won't be able to wake up.
Can't
I'll
wake
never
up.
be able to save me. Also, by the way, in case you're wondering what the best car is between the Falcon and the Aussie, it's the Falcon because that's the only one that ends up in the lead. So there you go,
Cool.
Top Gear top tip. If you want a V8 supercar, buy a Ford. Fuck the Holden.
Oh, what?
If that's the case, then why did the Holdens exist?
Because General Motors fanboys need attention. She
Them.
didn't wake up. I don't know, I haven't been to work since, so she might be dead, who knows.
I mean,
hope
I
not.
don't.
I don't mind
that
her.
that will listen to will defrost in my car.
Yeah. I don't know, like I said, I haven't been to work for a few days. People could have died defrosting cars. It could be a
It's
scene out of
about-
that film where the big alien spiders take over.
You what?
Can't remember the name of it. It involves a Land Cruiser at the end that runs out of petrol and he has to shoot his entire family dead.
The only course of action when your FD Cruiser runs out.
Right, okay, so it's a film where they go into a supermarket stall and then this like giant fog comes over the place and they all have to like survive inside the shop, and it turns out the military's responsible for it, so the angry horde ends up like killing like a bunch of military guys and stuff. And it's these things that like shoot into like your chest and like eat you alive.
Ooh, spicy.
That's
This
like
girl
it.
gets like stung by one and like her face explodes. It's pretty funny. Anyways, so as the story progresses, there's only 6 of them left by the end, and they get a gun and it only has 5 bullets in it because it's a Magnum. And the guy's like, okay, there's only one thing left to do because they don't want to get eaten by this thing. So he shoots like these 2 random old people that came along with them, his own son, and this girl that he falls in love with, even though his wife got eaten alive by the things, and they go see her dead body. Anyways, after he's shot all of them, the fog clears, the military comes up, and it turns out everyone's been saved.
Amazing.
So he shot his whole family dead for nothing. So he starts screaming. It's funny.
Sounds like good me.
So he starts screaming.
Yeah.
That's all he does for the rest of his life.
Yeah, that's how the film ends. He's screaming, going, no! Because this was the 90s and that wasn't funny yet. I think it was the 90s. I don't know. No idea what the film's called. Like I said, it ends in a Land Cruiser, I know that much. Because the guy throughout the entire film is like, we could take my Land Cruiser. And all the military guys show up in a Willys Jeep, so maybe that ages it a bit as well, who knows.
Did they cruise the land in the Land Cruiser?
Well, they did until he had to shoot his entire family dead.
Shame.
I know.
Hate when that happens.
Good meme. I don't get why he did it that way. I'd have just shot myself first. And let the kid figure out how to shoot everyone else.
And then the kid gets some enjoyment out of it, I guess. It's like, yeah, I get to shoot a gun. It's like
12
game.
years later, it's Elliot Rogers.
I'm too child to get that reference.
Yeah, same.
Do you not remember who he is?
No.
He's the one all the incels look up to because he murdered a bunch of women because they didn't like him in his BMW. So it's Boost in like 2 years.
Boost isn't
Oh,
an
come
incel.
on.
It's okay, Boost hasn't got access to guns.
Boost isn't
All
an
women.
incel.
Oh,
Completely
well, yeah, that was the main problem with this guy. So all the incels now trail him around on the incel forums. It's alright, you can't have a go at Elliot Rogers anyway. All the copycat killers were far worse than he was. Look at that Canadian dude with Asperger's who decided to run a bunch of people over in a rental van.
Fucking Asperger's.
See, at least make it a cool car if you're going to do that.
Yeah.
No?
What, do you mean like, actually no, I'm not going to say that. That is a bit too spicy for
I'm
YouTube.
sorry.
All I'm saying is,
Sorry,
hydraulic handbrake at the minimum.
How much did O.J. Simpson do for the Ford Bronco?
A lot.
He's probably
But-
the no, actually, Ford pissed me off with that because everyone, like, when the Bronco got unveiled, it was actually, like, the anniversary of when OJ had the highway chase and they ended up changing it because they didn't realise it. Like, you
No, they
fucking
changed it to
assholes.
another day. Oh no, they knew.
You just know some fucker's gonna buy a white Bronco and go murder someone just so he can be like OJ.
Yeah.
What's that joke? I think it was on Arrested Development where they're like, we've introduced a new model to replace the Bronco. Want to get away from that car chase image. What's it called? The Escape.
Did the Escape replace the Bronco?
I don't know.
Please.
No, I don't think anything replaced the Bronco because it was body on frame, old style. So
What did Orange
I'm
Juice
sure
do?
that could be- yeah.
Orange
Um,
juice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
OJ.
Are you too young to understand who OJ Simpson
No,
is?
I'm making a joke, Emil.
He was,
Ah.
he was
I was
a
about
very-
to say, if you didn't know who Elliot Rogers was, that was while he was alive.
Watches.
Watches.
I was about to say, do you know who Adolf Hitler was?
He was a bit before my time.
Yeah,
He was not a very nice person.
Do you know who General Gorbachev was?
no, actually.
I don't.
Fuck's sake.
He's got a pretty cool name, Gorbachev.
I was getting confused. I think he was the last ruler of the Soviet Empire.
Sweet. I
And he
want to
lasted
be
like
like
a year until
Empire.
communism was overturned.
It was
No.
actually
It doesn't
very-
work. Anyways.
I mean, North Korea still exists.
Yeah, but it's a dictatorship, so you know it's not good.
It's not a dictatorship anymore. Kim Jong-un died, it's a body double.
Come on!
Remember that fucking story.
But like, what was that? Mid 2020, or was that even 2020?
Like 2 times.
I
in
don't
20.
know. 2020 was like a whole decade.
Yeah.
I like
When
how everyone
some
thinks
people
2020
get
was
so-
long, and I'm just sat here like, I remember LPing Vice City at the start of the year, and it feels like
I
yesterday.
know, it went quick. It went quickly.
It went
for me.
quickly.
Yeah.
It went quickly, but it also feels like it's been ages.
Oh no, I don't feel like the 2020 was genuinely my dream year.
Oh yeah, I forgot when they tried to recreate the fucking OJ chase at WrestleMania. I
They
forgot
what?
that. Yeah, don't ask.
How
They had a
long
match
did
with
that last?
Goldust and Roddy Piper, which in the end ended up they went into a white Bronco and they literally used footage of when OJ was outrunning the police for WrestleMania. It's
That's
weird.
amazing.
Don't ask. I mean, it could be
Sure,
worse.
that-
It's not the time. It's not the time Vince
Could it?
McMahon pitched impregnating his own daughter. So
Oh.
anything
It
that isn't
could.
that sort of falls into, you know, could be worse. Vince McMahon.
Doing. There we go. Sorry, don't mind.
Are you playing Animal Crossing?
No, I'm yelling at an iPad while trying to draw.
Vince
Can I get
McMahon
hit
is
twice?
basically
No.
Exactly what I'd be if I was a multi-millionaire.
Yeah, pretty much. What, fill your own Corvette full of cement?
Yeah.
For Stone
No.
Cold Steve Austin!
You do not do that.
Good news, we're going to the most V8 supercars track in the world. The old Mulsanne Le Mans circuit.
Mate, that's where all the V8 supercar races happen.
That's where all the
All of
V8
them
supercars
at
go to
once.
mate.
They
Yep.
do the entire thing.
Yep. They just film it all in advance.
Wait, hold on. They tried to get O.J. Simpson to show up to that? Oh, God. Yeah, that's
It's
Vince.
amazing.
There should be.
Should be an OJ Simpson Cluedo.
Yeah, I was reading that one too.
Who done it? O.J., obviously.
Fucking speed one mode.
Speed run killing your own wife.
Any percent.
Any percent? No SSD.
Are emulators allowed, or does it have to be?
I mean, depends if you have an SSD.
Yeah. Do that San Andreas glitch where you can skip the entire game in 15 minutes, but for OJ's murder.
Can you do like a Super Mario World?
Fun
code
fact, did you
inject?
know OJ... As you know, he might be out now. OJ went to prison not long ago. I think it was a couple of years ago.
God, I just can't figure out how to backwards long jump in the speed run to kill my wife.
Just do the backwards jump from Mario 64.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about, Emil. You've got the joke. Congrats.
Who?
LBJ?
Who am I?
BLJ? What is it?
Backwards long jump.
My name's not Blow Job Long.
Backwards blow job.
Backwards blow. The reverse cow job.
How would that work?
Lots of sucking. Like
How
metal.
backwards? How?
How
Actually,
fast
no,
can
I
a
wanna
V8
know.
supercar go down the Mulsanne straight?
Yeah.
Depends where the gear ratios are set to.
I think it's
Right, I
about to
wanna
hit
place my
200.
bet. I want to say 4.
Ooh.
205. It actually feels way more stable than the roof did, so...
Oh, really?
Fuck off.
Really?
Catch O.J. Simpson.
Don't say stupid things, don't get me.
Americans couldn't.
OG Loke. No, they did catch him, it's just... probably a rigged justice
They didn't
system.
catch him enough to throw him in prison. If it
Circumstantial
doesn't fit,
evidence.
He must acquit.
You see, Eric, you remember that part. I remember when they had that character... forgot his name. The guy who was supposed to be a terrorist and sacrificed the Undertaker to his Islamic gods. And then 7/7 happened. And they had to get rid of the character.
Key what?
Don't ask.
I'm asking.
Kidnapped the Undertaker with a bunch of guys in black bandanas and stuff, and they carried him off like a martyr. It's weird.
You don't say.
WWE. But
Shit
E
like that
stands for
happens. People still feel
entertainment.
the need to tell you, oh, it's just fate.
Yeah, tell that to Triple H. He had to shag a dead body.
What does
What?
WWE stand for?
Oh, Katie Vick. Okay, so what happened is there was a storyline with Kane, who was a red monster who wore a mask, and they decided to humanize him. So the way they did that is they got him to cut a promo where he said that when he was 18, he was drunk driving from a party and he ran over a girl or something called Katie Vick. And then because wrestling, Triple H came out and showed a video where he shagged the girl he killed when he was 18 at a morgue. And I can't remember what some of the lines were, but there were some good lines.
Well, are you planning on using them?
I can't remember what they are.
Worldwide, worldwide.
Yeah, Muhammad Hassan, the terrorist who was actually Italian, but ignore that part. What other good stuff was there? There's lots of good shit according to Vince McMahon. Because Vince McMahon's a bit weird.
A bit.
He tried to fight God.
He did fight God, and he won actually, if I remember
That
right.
doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels turned to Jesus IRL, so they decided to have a match at WrestleMania where it was Vince and his son versus Shawn Michaels and God, who came out as a spotlight, and then Vince McMahon dropped an elbow drop on God, who wasn't actually there, but he
No
was.
offense, how do you do an elbow drop on Way of Life?
What do you mean, you just Do an elbow drop.
That's what he did. I think he tried to pin.
Isn't he supposed to be omnipresent?
He was 60 years old. What do you expect?
Well, if he's everywhere, then that means wherever you elbow drop, you'll hit him.
I mean, in fairness, there was also that match at
Can I
WrestleMania.
pass-
There was also a match at WrestleMania between two commentators that lasted 35 minutes.
Right.
That sounds
That's
fun.
like that sounds like half an hour plus 5 minutes.
A fat man who was like 45 years old and an old man who was like 62 years old. Very strange.
Really?
Oh yeah, when Vince McMahon had an affair with Trish Stratus while his wife was in a coma.
I'm
That's
just hearing
less
names and I'm so confused.
Vince deserved... No, not true. Vince did not deserve most of the abuse. Vince is a lovely old man who just gets a bit confused every now and again.
He's like the Bernie Eccleston of wrestling.
Oh, literally what he is. Except he makes Bernie look like a maid.
Well, that's the... I mean, he's probably quite good. It's just he's a bit past... He should have left maybe a while ago.
That's an
Yeah.
awful image, Emil. Bernie Eccleston as a maid.
Ah,
I'm not enjoying this.
you connected that, not me.
I'm not
Jason
having
played
fun
that once.
in this.
Can you imagine
Ran
Bernie
over.
Eccleston in a maid dress coming up to you going, anything you need, master?
No, I can imagine.
I can't.
that.
Yeah,
Yes,
no.
well, V10 engines again.
I aim to
But-
please, and legs creaking.
No, I don't think Bernie would do that.
You have
I think he'd do the
arthritis.
opposite.
Oh, yeah. he
I
does.
think Bernie has arthritis, probably. I unlocked a new badge and title called Le Mans, driving the most Le Mans car to ever exist.
To be
That's
fair,
an
he did
LMD1, isn't it?
A
You
Ford
imagine-
Escape Brisbane on
make
the
this
back.
hypercar.
This is an LMDH.
Yeah, this is exclusive leaked footage, LMPH 2020 long. Sponsored by Norton.
And Metro Ford Brisbane.
Driven by a man called Dick Johnson.
I really like how we're saying Brisbane properly as well.
Brisbane.
Hell yeah.
There's Bernie
It's Bris-
Eccleston.
Brisbane and Melbourne rhyme.
Yeah, the Australians aren't original with their naming, what do you expect?
America.
Fuck yeah,
Um,
come in here to... Do you want to go to this website, Azza?
No.
www.dgr.com.au
Wait, what website?
BGR.com.au.
www.daygr.com.au
By the way, I'm pretty sure Bernie Eccleston does not have arthritis.
Spell it out, Mill.
He did manage to have a child at 18.
DJR. Dick
Oh,
Johnson Racing.
DJR.
Does the car's been-
DJR.au.
Yes.
Shell V Power. Wait, it's DJRTeamPenske.com.au.
Oh, they're part of Penske. Scum. Actually, I like Penske.
And
It
Penske's
owns,
running
like-
Acuras this year.
Yeah, this isn't a scam or virus. What the fuck's up with that?
Shane is a decent human being. I mean, to be fair, Shane McMahon did a Colin McRae and survived, so therefore Shane McMahon is better than Colin McRae.
It's not hard to be Ben Colin McRae, though, is it? Just be called Sebastian.
Just don't crash a helicopter. It can't
I mean-
be that hard.
Peter Solberg won more titles. And by
I'm looking
more, I
fucking-
mean like one.
Uh,
If we ignore Peter Solberg's, like, how many titles did he get in Rallycross? Like, 6?
I don't know. He was good at
More than one.
It's Peter Solberg. He just wins when there's not a guy called Sebastian.
And his son looks like him.
£40 for a fucking golf umbrella that says Shell on it. Bloody hell.
£40 well spent in my
Penske
opinion.
pulled out of everything that isn't IndyCar.
It's not £40, it's like 40 Australian dollars, so it's like, I don't know, £6.50.
There's
They
like,
also have
yeah,
the
60p.
Indianapolis.
Speaking of Indianapolis, Hockenheim.
Yep.
Same track.
Yep. I hate drawing noses. Right.
Then don't.
So you draw two like lines, like parallel to each other, and then you draw the rest of the fucking nose.
Oh, that's a good idea. Why
Yeah,
didn't I
you
think
can even
of
give
that?
it one nostril if you want to draw that girl from EastEnders.
that how she lost? Because she can't get all her air out?
No, she did so much cocaine she lost her fucking whatever the middle part of your nose is called. I forgot the name of it.
Oh, she's got a mono hole.
One nose.
Just think of all that air induction she's got.
She's got a root scoop.
She's got a ram air intake on her face.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
everything's awfully loud.
What?
She snores as softly as the cloud. Is there a chance the nose may bend? As it gets it. It's the monorail song from The Simpsons.
Peter Solberg is the only driver to beat Sebastian Loeb in a full rallying season. That is true. Wait, wasn't Loeb in 2002 as well? Kind of. Yes, it's Hockenheim. Haha, Vettel.
Formula 1 or something like that.
Oh, you're talking WCW. I don't know much about WCW other than that time that they, like, almost got a 17-year-old kid to bleed to death.
Oh, that's fun.
No, it's not.
Oh, and also New Jack purposely paralysing someone.
Fucking hate children.
You are children.
If it makes you feel any bit, New
Did I
Jack
stop
also
that?
managed to blind himself in one eye while he was trying to paralyse someone, so it was okay.
What is wrestling?
Well, they decided to jump 30 foot from the sky, which is fine if you land through a table, but he decided to jump purposely too far and not land on the table. And then when he
Excuse me?
landed, those two skulls collided with each other, so he went
I'm
blind
sure
in one eye.
He was 16 foot through the announcer table.
New Jack is pretty fucked. Let's put it that way.
I'm sure there's better things to land on other than tables.
Yeah, but it's how you break your fall in wrestling, because a gimmick table can break your fall quite nicely.
Why don't they just land on the other person? That'll surely get them.
Because as I explained a minute ago, he landed skull to skull with the guy and knocked his own eye out.
Oh.
And the other guy ended up in a wheelchair for life, on purpose.
Oh.
New Jack.
I
If you ever
thought
look
of
at a
it
picture of
first.
New Jack, you'll see what I mean by the fact the guy has like a million scars on his forehead.
Nice.
Oh, Citroen didn't complete the full season 2001-2002. Okay. I know they had Jesus in 2001 who won at Spain.
Now we've come full circle, we're back at Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus Perez, he drove for Citroen in 2001.
It has to be Zeus, I believe.
And 1999 actually.
You can't prove that, has it?
No, it's Jesus, I decided.
To be fair, you won a race. You might as well.
1-2. Because
You
the
managed to
friend-
win 1-2. That's really impressive for one
Yeah,
person.
1-2 in the same ways.
Waste.
In the same way.
You're making fun of someone with a lisp, are you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotta get you cancelled, boosting ethanol.
Oh no! Whatever will I do?
Oh my god, wouldn't that be great if like you apply for a Formula 1 job and they come back on this video to look at what you're like?
I swear, if you guys get me. No, actually, it's okay because the Formula 1 is like completely messed up morally, so it's fine.
By
Tell-
the way,
yeah,
Mr.
yeah, bring me on
FIA,
an
you
F1
said
video,
the
I'll be
N-word
fine.
right now.
Yeah, just say
Just
it,
said the
Boost.
N-word?
Just say it.
Yeah, right now. Hold
What,
the
just
end racer.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Well, Drones can't give me passes, so what will that do?
I mean, you're the CEO of Racers. FIA people, he's the CEO of Racers. You can do him in for that.
Okay, Eric. Hello, Aria. Araya? I think I've been over this before, I can't remember.
Here's
Go
the
play Ridge
thing,
Racer. Slight issue with that, we're playing Forza.
You're multitask.
Anyway, everybody.
Are you
Anyway,
going to bed?
no.
8 bits.
Why are you on
We're
your phone
playing a
then?
game of Let's Cook with Azza at 11:30 because I've lost all will to live.
Fuck yeah. See, this is what I like about you. You stay with me for a while so I can have really long recording sessions.
Hell yeah.
So do
Anyway,
I.
we got fucking burgers and curly chips.
What kind of burgers?
Oh
Are they
man,
Russell's
I need
burgers?
some burgers and chips.
Are they
Yeah.
good burgers?
Oh, I've gained a
Yeah.
stone and a half since last time we spoke, by the way.
Damn, he's stoned.
I am a
I've
fat
gone
fuck now.
badass.
Yeah. CT, I'm right. They're saying I'm fat.
Yeah, these burgers
He is?
are
She
great.
won't. She won't watch this. Anyway. Food. Do you know if the big blue emblem on the car didn't give it away enough? You've got to have a big thing that says... Do you know what also? You know it says the team on it? This car. Considering the font of it, it really... and the colour scheme of the car, something tells me this car is actually sponsored by Jack Daniels. And that's a... marketing thing.
Yeah, probably.
Because it looks a lot like a Jack Daniels sort of logo.
You reckon?
So I think this car, Dick Johnson might be sponsored by Jack Daniels whiskey.
I don't do alcohol, so I've got no say in this.
I don't either.
Yeah, no worries, Eric. I'd like a bit of historic wrestling as well. Although my knowledge is fading. Usually it was Scotian who was the big wrestling one, but Scotian hasn't got a computer at the moment. So.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Scotian's computer exploded and his trucks decided to keep dying constantly, so he's focusing on that.
He's not had a good year, has he?
No. Speaking of which, he's in the chat. Hi, Scotian Racer. What year is this? This is the 2011 Dick Johnson Racing Ford Falcon. I think it's an 11.
It's also the year 2021.
This car is 10 years old. This game's going to be
So
10
am
years
I.
old too. No, you was born in like... You're not that young, I hope.
Mate, I was born in 2018.
That was brewing for longer than you've been alive.
Probably has been.
10 long years I've never been able to let go of the wind.
I'm like that, to be honest. I can't
Like
like
the
make
wind.
myself burp.
What?
I can't make myself burp.
Shame.
You rub your chest.
Yeah, no, it doesn't do. I've seen all the tricks and stuff. It doesn't work.
Today, guys, I'm going to be doing tips and tricks for speedrunning belching. Here's what you do.
I genuinely, I'd do like that if I knew how to.
You're probably just not rubbing the correct part of your tits, right?
Probably.
Hey, Chicane. Later, Daniel.
Hello, Chicane.
We replace one celebrity with another. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time we're going to be taking a look at another sort of touring car style series, DTM Tour. Join us for that. Until then, farewell.
You know I'm afraid. The sorrow that my heart holds in knowing just where my hopes and dreams are going. I'll only you pay. Got up in a wall that you are not part of. Eyes on the slit of your face.